Sports Static, Week 9, NFL. From the fans to the fans and back to the fans. It's all on you guys. It's all on you. Week 9, all on you. It is on you, Week 9. You know. You know. Bring it today, guys. Bring it. Oh, yeah. We got some things to talk about. Do we have things to talk about? We got things to talk about. I mean, some of this stuff blows my mind. I read and I keep reading and I'm getting my mind blowing even more. How some of you aren't disgusted, I don't know. We'll get into that. We will get into that. Let's right from the very beginning. Let's just go right through these games, bust them out. You guys saw what happened with the Jets and the Colts. 45-30. Don't let that score give you any illusion that the Jets were going to, compete in this game. Don't let that score fool you. That was a blowout by the Colts. A blowout. Bye weeks. Hey, we got bye weeks. Bye weeks. The Lions, the Seahawks, the Bucks, and the Washington football team bye weeks. I always like when I know the bye weeks, I always write in first more than anything, first most. When I see a bye week, you know what I want to know? When these teams come off the bye week, who do they face? That's important to me, and it's important from the very first time I get to view team schedules. I want to see, where is their bye week? What week in the season does that bye week fall on? And then I want to know, who are they playing when they come out of the bye week? It's important stuff. And because it's important to me, I would assume it's important to a lot of you guys, so I know you can look just as easy as I can, but I'll make it simple for you this week. The Lions on a bye week, they come off the bye week next week and they face the Steelers. The Seahawks on a bye week. They come off that bye week and they face the Packers, which could be interesting for more than one reason there. With an injured Russell Wilson and the COVID protocol for Aaron Rodgers. The Buccaneers are on a bye week. They come off of that bye week and play Washington, and Washington's on a bye week. They come off, play the Buccaneers. There's your bye weeks right there for you. Let's cruise through the season. I want everybody to know right now, if you've joined me and you want to join the show live, you guys want to join the show live? I've put it up for you right there. There's a link right there. You hit that link, I'll bring you in live. And I would appreciate it. Yardstick, what's up? Yardstick says, right here, welcome to the show, Yardstick. Good to see you this morning. All I say is Pittsburgh, the Jets and Saints. And you said I was cray. Look, Yardstick Lance. And I'm sure I'm not alone. I had one of the worst weeks I've had last week. But you wouldn't have bet the house on your picks, Yardstick. You even admitted it. Some of your picks were coming from the heart, not from the mind. Some of those picks you made last week was not you exercising your football IQ. You were picking teams based on your hate of another team. And yeah, I mean, Yardstick, yeah. I picked the Bengals. I did. Who? How many people did pick the Jets to win? And you picked the Jets to win, Yardstick, because you did not want the Bengals to win. Period. You didn't. And the Saints, okay. Look, we saw that game with the Saints. We know what happened there. Really, with that game, we've seen it happen in the regular season last year. Now, the Saints won the division. The Saints owned Tampa Bay. The Saints embarrassed Tampa Bay last year. But what happened after that game? Okay? What happened after it? I think the Bucs defense is something that we look at, we watch, we see, we know where the Bucs defense is right now in their secondary. And as I said, as the season went on, we got past Week 10. The Buccaneers last year, you started seeing things change. Okay? You started seeing things change. Week 13 and on, you just saw what happened. So we think about that game with the Saints and the Bucs. Do we think that the Saints are a team that can go deep into the playoffs? I wouldn't think you guys would think that. So I would think if you were to look at the game between the Saints and the Buccaneers, which team do you think has a better chance to go deep into the playoffs? That's what I like to know. So that's something important right there we got to look at. Okay? Also, Pittsburgh. Yeah, the Steelers and the Browns. We knew that was going to be, to me, that was going to be a close game. Anyway, it was at home for the Browns. I thought that the Browns' running game was going to be able to control the game a little bit better. And I thought they'd get after the not-so-mobile quarterback of Ben. But overall, yardstick, Lance, I'll tell you, I had the worst week in picks since I've been doing this show 4 years. I had 6 losses in my picks. The prior week, 2. Yardstick says his stream keeps freezing. I hate face flop or bug. Hey, Yardstick, listen. There's more than one way to watch this. You can watch it from YouTube. Okay? You can watch it from YouTube. It's the YouTube channel is Leap Alive. And if you look at the bottom right now, if you guys are having a problem on Facebook freezing, look at the bottom of my stream right now, and what you're going to see is something scrolling at the very bottom. LMOTV.com. The stream would also be live at LMOTV.com for you guys to go look at. Okay? It is there. So I just want you guys to be able to go look at that. Okay? And I'm trying to keep up with all this stuff, guys. I want to see you guys. I want to see what's going on. Jeffrey Todd, they're saying the Chiefs somehow pull off a victory. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Regina Smart Stripling. I see you. I see you, Regina. Regina the Queen. All right, so there it is right there. The Chiefs somehow pull off victory today. Jeffrey Todd. The Chiefs today somehow I got to tell you right now. Let me tell you something. So, Jeffrey, let me ask you this. When you say the Chiefs somehow pull off a victory today, would you be saying that if Aaron Rodgers was starting? Would you be saying that? Regina, good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, as we're talking, let's do something here. When I put these posts up and you guys see the post, if you agree with Jeffrey Todd, thumbs up. If you don't, put the angry face or whatever else you do, so we can kind of keep everybody without comments seeing what's going on. All right? Yardstick says, hate to be a Raiders fan after this last week. Well, I mean, it is what it is, but you got the Raiders today. Raiders at the Giants. So, Jeffrey Todd, that's my question to you. You're saying the Chiefs somehow pull off a victory today. Would the Chiefs pull that victory off if Aaron Rodgers was starting in that game? That's what I want to know. Do the Chiefs still get the victory if Aaron Rodgers is starting? And I'm going to tell you something right now. Based on the Chiefs' defense, a backup quarterback, to me, with a good game plan and getting the full reps at practice, can beat this Chiefs defense. I'm just saying. So that's what I want, what I want to know. And right there, when I say that, Jeffrey Todd, you think the Chiefs, knowing what we know with the Chiefs, okay, at 4-4, and we know their defense and where their defense stacks up. And Jeffrey, let me give this to you real quick. I'm going to say right there, we got G in the house, and G comes out and says, no, Packers will be fine. And I agree with G on that one. Still going Green Bay this week from Yardstick Lance. And then Guy comes out and says, we have our O-line back. And you're facing a bad defense, and Jeffrey Todd says, I want Mahomes and Rodgers to face each other. But past two meetings, one or the other has been missed. If they would face each other, I got to tell you right now. Let's get into this a little bit into this, okay? Now, here's what I want you to know. And this is important right now. It's important, okay? When you look at passing defense, the Kansas City Chiefs are ranked 27. You would by no means want Aaron Rodgers active this week playing a pass defense that ranks 27. Okay, I'm telling you right now. That would be bad, and especially since we see who the Chiefs are this year, okay? Especially since we see who the Chiefs are this year. If we look at the Chiefs being able to stop the run, they're ranked 24th. My opinion today, what you're going to see today, my opinion today, Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay Packers game. Okay? You've got the second string quarterback for the Packers taking all the reps, first team reps throughout the week. And I'm going to tell you right now, with a defense that's not so hot at stopping the run in the Kansas City Chiefs, the Packers are going to take a little bit of heat off of their quarterback today and establish the run. Okay? You're going to see balance today. You're going to see balance today from the Packers. How you going to undercover Ian? Where is Ian from Day Producer? Where is Ian? Yardstick Lance. I'm alive. He is alive and well. Okay, here we go, guys. So, first and foremost, and guys, let me get into this right now. I want to get into this. I never do this. Never. I never do this, but I'm going to today. I'm going to do this today, okay? So here's what I want to do. And G, how many Green Bay Packers fans do we have in here right now? Okay? Here's what I'm going to do. I never do this, guys. Never. Okay? I'm going to today. I'm going to do this today. I'm waiting to see how many Green Bay Packers fans do we got in here. Okay? Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm just looking, guys. I'm looking. It's very important. Okay. I want to know from the Green Bay Packers. This is what I want to know. Very important for me right now to know this. Okay? You Green Bay Packers fans, what I want to know, how many of you have Aaron Rodgers back? Okay? How many of you have Aaron Rodgers back? In the fact of this, if you've had the jab, no matter how many days pass since you've tested, no matter how many days have passed since you've tested, you can show 2 negative tests and resume with the team. Now, Julie says she's not a fan of Rodgers' new shenanigans. Now, look, I got to tell you guys something here. There's always drama in the NFL any way you look at it, but this isn't really, in my opinion, shenanigans when it comes to your personal rights. Okay? Your personal rights. And where I stand on it is I want legitimacy. Legitimacy. Let me shut this down for a second and explain what I mean when I say that. What I mean when I say I want legitimacy is this. If you've had the jab, you can resume with the team after 2 times of being negative. Proof that twice you've proved to be negative. All knowing this, that you all know, but don't hear sometimes. Even if you've had the jab, you can still give it to someone else. You can still get it. Okay? You can. I've got a bigger question here. Stay with me here. But what we're going to see unfold is from the beginning of time, there are certain rights in place. Certain rights in place. And each one of you possess those rights. Okay? So for somebody to exercise the rights, they should not, okay, not be attacked for doing what is actually in place for you. But my point only, and I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but if you really thought I care, you really think I'm going to be eating ice cream later on today thinking of who I pissed off? Huh? No. And I will guarantee you, it's better for you to be pissed off, my friends, than be pissed on. It's a fact. It's a fact. Trust me. So let me just clarify what we're talking about. Okay? Anybody can still get the virus, and anybody can still give it to someone else. So from an individual perspective, if you feel you need to have it to protect yourself, then do so. There wasn't many years ago you could smoke openly in a restaurant. Secondhand smoke. Oh, protect me. Protect me. We're so concerned about everybody's health, and we put all these regulations on everybody, but you can still walk to the corner and buy a pack of cigarettes. If our leaders are so concerned for you, and they're going to make the decision for you and for your health, how can I walk to the corner and buy a pack of cigarettes, I said? Tobacco. How? And then they go ahead and the pharmaceutical business puts all these painkillers out and gets millions upon millions of people addicted and ODing. But that's okay. We're concerned that you were in pain. Again, I never do this and I never go there. Okay? But come on here. Common sense isn't very common, and I'm not talking about cents as nickels and dimes. I'm talking about the fact there's millions of people that don't know how to pump gas. There's millions of people that don't know how to change a tire, even though the bolts come off in the same direction as a peanut butter jar, I said. So all I'm saying, and my enthusiasm and what I'm saying is, to each their own in this beautiful country that you live in. That is how it was designed. But if the people in charge are so concerned with your health, cigarettes wouldn't be legal. But I think strange. I do. No, I don't. What I do is I honor your decision and hope you honor mine. And I haven't even told you my rights. But what I do in my life and what I choose to do in the free country that people are begging to get into, okay, is I respect your rights, because that is the way that it's designed here. And there was a lot of bloodshed on these lands. A lot. Forget about what's happened overseas. Democracy. The basic principles is what I'm talking about here, guys, and I'm going to get back to football. But I question this for a reason, because I've been waiting for this. I question it for a reason, as how soon you're ready to throw somebody under the bus just because they got enough cojones to go public and say, this is what I chose to do. And it's not selfish. Colin, if you guys can find the video of Colin Cowherd and all these other people saying, Aaron Rodgers is selfish. Aaron Rodgers is selfish because he put his team in jeopardy of not being there and missing the playoffs? Playoffs? Are you serious right now that we're now going to judge the decision that he makes for his personal being, his personal self, his right to make the decision, and then say he's selfish because of a game? That's the only reason I brought this up, because that rubs me the wrong way. If I don't agree with you, that's okay, because you're exercising your right to make your decision. But what's happening that a lot of you aren't paying attention to is you're being forced to make a decision, sometimes quicker than you would like to make that decision. There's some people that have been advised because of their health not to take anything. You don't know that, and it's not your right to know that. Let me get back to what I'm talking about here. See, I knew I would spark up some stuff there, okay? I knew I would. But guess what? I never do that. And I tell you guys, I founded this whole show on being about what happens between the hash marks, about the game. That's what I've done. But you know what? I take this one personal into the fact against other sportscasters I've watched that have actually made an opinion that sounded like some derelict that doesn't even have enough common sense to change a tire on a car, even when the bolts on the car unscrew in the same direction that a peanut butter and jelly jar does. But there's people who can't figure that out. How? How? I'm just saying. That's why. Okay? That's why. I said something today because it rubs me the wrong way. Each of you have your own choice in anything you do. Okay? Each of you do. If you want to run out right now, you want to run out and suck on squirrel nuts? You want to suck squirrel nuts? That's your choice. Go ahead. That's your choice. I ain't gonna stop you. That's your choice. I'm just saying. Throw me the ball, please. Thank you. It's your choice. It really is your choice. Let's get back to football here. Guys, I'm by no means am I ignoring you. Okay? No means. I do kind of want to go back and see your comments. Okay? I do. I see it, Yardstick. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what's up. Because I don't know how many of you told me to F off. Okay? Let's go. Regina. She says, I was just in KC this week and had to stare at a mural of my homie right outside of my hotel. Ugh. Okay, Jeffrey says, I want Mahomes and Rodgers to face off. I saw that. Julie, she says, I'm a Packer fan, but the Browns are my team. Okay. Kevin, Packers suck. Rodgers got dropped from his 9-year endorsement of his Regan Healthcare. Yep. Well, it's just, again, like I said, we're in a thing here right now where when you speak your mind and things that you believe in, guarantee you this right now, and I will guarantee it. Be prepared. Be prepared. But that's why I said he's got bison nuts, because he knows that can happen. But what was more important to him? You don't think that Aaron Rodgers knew he would get dropped? No. He did know that. What was more important to him? Keep this in perspective, guys. He's not a stupid guy. Okay? Kevin Slay says it's all money. It's all a money business. Well, if it's all a money business, why would Aaron Rodgers do something that forced that to happen? Okay? You know what I mean? And it does, though. Part of all of this comes down to a money business, but follow the money trail. Where is the most amount of money being made? Billions upon billions. I can name 3 manufacturers right now in the pharmaceutical business where billions are made. Yeah, that's right. Follow the money. Okay? Now, here's another thing that's funny. You guys right now on here tell me this. Tell me this. First of all, how many of you actually know how many players, staff, coaches, equipment room managers, everything, per each NFL team? How many total of the 32 NFL teams have tested positive? How many of them? Okay, who knows that? How many players have been? Out of all that happening, how many players were sick enough to miss 2 weeks? And let's see if you know this, and I know you don't, because you don't even know the first question. What were the players treated with? What was the protocol treatment? None of them are going to tell you. Aaron Rodgers told you how he's treating it. Okay? Why don't you guys look into that before you start going crazy on this? Why don't you take a little time and see if you can find out how the infected were treated? How are they getting over it so fast? Oh, because they're young and they're healthy. Well, if they're young and they're healthy and they're getting over it so fast, oh, no, because they only had half the symptoms. Because they were, so they didn't get it as bad. I didn't ask you how bad they got it. That's not what I asked you. What was their protocol treatment per team, per player? Because that's a person's right. Where is the money? The most common cent is not a penny. It is not a penny. That's the least common cent these days, is a penny. They're obsolete almost, and they smell like ship high in transit. You ever smell a penny? Pennies are the least common coin on the market. Pennies are. Yeah. Kevin says, I was talking about it being all my money business about where you said, watch me go buy cigarettes and get narcotics and stuff. Same thing with the jab. It's all the money business. It all comes down to they really don't give a damn. It's all about the almighty cent. I bring up the cigarettes because everybody says, how selfish of you. This is because of this, and this is because of this. How many people die a year with smoking-related illnesses? Okay? How many years ago were you allowed to smoke right in a restaurant? Hello? Secondhand smoke? Hello? When you really think, this is what's happening, this is for the better of the people that you're having decisions made for you and stuff like this. But yet, after all this, lack of hospital beds. How many hospital beds are taken up because of cigarette smoke? So if they're thinking about the well-being of the people and they don't feel that the people are smart enough to make their own decisions based on their individual well-being, well, how about cigarette smoke? How many kids are getting secondhand smoke at home? But yet, you can still be the hypocritical company who cares about people and actually knowingly kill somebody selling cigarettes. So, look, I don't buy none of it because this is what I do immediately. I look into this. If you care so much, let's go across the board and find out what foods have elements in them that are cancer-causing. Why does our country have a higher cancer rate than some of the others? Come on, guys. I'm not going here, and here's why I don't. Back to football. You guys are smart enough, and I'm not talking to the people just watching my show. I'm talking to people that are going to find this show later and watch it and come back and try to get on my SHIT. They're going to jump all over my ship high in transit. You don't got to be the smartest guy to know this stuff. You don't got to be the smartest guy to know this stuff. Ship high in transit. Some people are not smart enough. Some people are not smart enough to change a tire. And changing a tire has 4, 5, or 6 bolts on there that you can unscrew the same way you unscrew a peanut butter jar, a jelly jar. Do you have faith in common sense? I was sorry. Sorry, guys. I had a major malfunction in my speaker system. I'm getting so much spam on here right now that it's not even funny. I'm going to get back to football, okay? Sorry you guys got to see this through all the comments. Sorry you had to deal with me on my little thing. What's Yardstick saying? Monty Python is in the house. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of these things as fast as possible, guys. Do you guys know the second I delete and block a user, it comes right back? Comes right back. Arlene Bentley, thank you. You are so right. I love you. Please tell them. Arlene, hi. Check this out. Donald says, can we get back with the games of week 9? Absolutely, we can. I never go outside of it. It's the first time in 4 years I've ever done that, ever. But I did it for a reason. I did it because what set me off more than anything is when I was watching Colin Cowherd, and I watched him criticize Aaron Rodgers in the way he did on a personal matter because of him making a decision for himself. And I took offense to it. Guys, listen to me real quick. I'm getting a battery real quick. A battery, okay? So what I want you guys to do is dance real quick to the bandwagon and anybody that wants to jump on the bandwagon. And that means anybody who's on the bandwagon, okay? Anybody. Okay, guys. Still not there. Guys, I'm sorry. I had to come back with some headphones on. Forgive me there, okay? All right. Forgive me, guys. I had a complete malfunction here where the battery died on me. And when that battery died, it completely 100% went like a crazy noise in my ear. And yeah, that's a no good. So anyway, I'm back. All right. Here we go. Let's go through these games. I know you guys have patiently been waiting for me. Standing up. Best immunity is natural. It's not a here. All right, guys. Let's get back into this. Sorry. I'm going to fly through these games right now. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go with the games. Pay attention here. I want to hear everybody in here saying your opinions and stuff, okay? If you like what I'm saying, then absolutely and 100% give me a thumbs up, okay? And if not, I won't know if you agree or not. Okay. Yardstick, did you call the battery Jacksonville? Worthless? I know, bad joke. Here we go, guys. Falcons are at the Saints today. Look, I've looked at this game. Okay, Falcons and the Saints. I've looked at it. And I know you're thinking, hey, the Saints are going to be okay. They're going to this, going to that. The production of the offense with the Saints, and this isn't just because Jameis went down. In fact, of the matter, they were the worst team as far as production in the offense, either 31st or 32nd through the season. So the production was not great on the Saints offense. It just wasn't. It's their defense that's actually helped them through the season. You're using Kamara like a workhorse. And in my opinion, Kamara will not be very productive when you get into week 13, 14, 15, and moving forward because of the amount of touches he's getting all around. And that's in, handing him the ball and in passing the ball to him. So the touches that Kamara is getting, to me, is I just don't think that he's going to withstand the pounding that his body will take this season. I just don't. Thank you, Yardstick Lance, for the report that you did. Okay, so with that being said, I'm looking at the difference in production with the offense of the Falcons. I'm not saying the Falcons got a great defense that are going to stop, but when you're looking at, okay, first and foremost, where do the Falcons fall as far as their defense goes, and how are they going to be able to handle like a Kamara? Okay, well, they're ranked right in the middle of the pack with that rush defense. Now, that passing defense for the Falcons, I want you to first to understand, the passing defense for the Saints and their rushing defense is what's helped them be where they are, okay, today. But the passing defense for the Falcons puts them at number 7, okay, number 7. So I'm just letting you know right now, when you have backup situations coming for the Saints, your main offense is going to be run through Kamara, okay? Atlanta, to me, even though Atlanta is on the road, they've been hot lately, okay? And I expect the trend to continue here. Matty Ice is going to come in. He's going to be too much for the Saints in the air. And I think the Saints will actually lose the turnover battle, okay? And the Falcons win this game in a close one. Now, don't listen to me. You guys seen how you guys seen. And what did you see? You seen how I really effed it up last week. Flat out, I effed it up last week. So I'll tell you right now, be careful going with me. The Broncos are at the Cowboys. Broncos at the Cowboys. The Broncos, who look like, hey, Teddy Bridgewater's going to have another great year coming up here. When I say great year for Teddy, okay, he's got himself a job, right? 3 teams in as many years. He's getting paid. But the Cowboys, they're going to come out today at home, beat the Broncos. Yardstick Lance has the Cowboys 31-7. Wow, that's quite a score right there. Moving on. Patriots at the Panthers. Do you guys think that's a tough pick right there? Do you think it's a tough pick? I've got the Patriots in that game going into Carolina beating the Panthers. Okay? Tough pick or not, I'm doing that just because of the fact of Mac Jones. Okay? Mac Jones, if you really look at Mac Jones and what he's doing, completions per game, I'm telling you guys, in the last 50 years in the NFL, there's only been one guy that's pulling off what he has. Mac Jones is the real deal, guys. He's a pocket passer type of guy. Patriots really did a good job in the draft. They've got their future. They got it. The passing defense for the Panthers, for the Carolina Panthers. We already know how the Carolina Panthers are in stopping the run. Okay, we've seen Carolina stopping the run is pretty damn good, okay? And it's helped them a lot. You know their pass defense? Everybody thinks about this. It's actually the pass defense that's the best for the Panthers, okay? It's what it really is. Starting off early, we were thinking, hey, this Carolina Panthers team, they're tough-nosed, frontline defense, everything like that. Not the case. It's their pass defense that has been quite impressive, and their rush defense is in the middle of the pack. The Carolina's pass defense is ranked number 4. So you think about that. Mac Jones got his hands cut, his hands full on this one because he's going up against a very good pass defense. But in my opinion, when you got a quarterback like Mac Jones that can thread a needle, he can get rid of the ball, I don't care how good it is. It's whether what you really are going to decide on giving him. You're going to give him something. I've got the Patriots winning that. And that being said, another reason why I have the Patriots winning that game is because I don't trust the offense of the Panthers. I don't. The Vikings are at the Ravens was an easy pick for me. Vikings at the Raven was an easy pick for me. Don't trust the Vikings either. I got the Ravens going in there and winning that game. Yance yardstick. Put it up there right there. Panthers, 28-24. I see you. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Kevin's got the Pats winning. Kevin's got the boys winning. Okay. Moving along here. Kevin's got the Ravens winning. Yardstick has Minnesota winning over the Ravens. Now, why would Yardstick take Minnesota to win that game over the Ravens? Give you one guess. Why? If anybody wants to join me live, you can come right here, join me live. There's the links right there. Join me live. If you're watching from Facebook, I put a link up. Guys, remember, if you're watching from Lipa Live on YouTube, you can watch from YouTube. Okay? Letting you know. Rob just joined. Hey, everyone, I'm at work saying hey. Today we see if Jordan Love can pull Cooper Rush. Tua is playing backup again. Cooper Rush for Tua. No. Wait, Cooper. No, sorry, I got that wrong. Ravens win from Donald. What's up? Browns are at the Bengals. Here's one for you. Browns at the Bengals. Okay, a little drama in Ohio. And the Browns are at the Bengals. But I'm going to tell you guys what. I'm still taking the Browns to win this game. And I'm going to have a lot of people pick against me on this one. Okay? Kevin says right here, Kevin, Browns in a close one. I like it, Kevin. Donald has the Browns winning. So are you guys with me on this? The Browns win because of their defense and run game. Defense and run game is why I'm picking the Browns. You guys agree with that? Bills are at the Jaguars. Says, is anybody in here taking the Jaguars? Anybody? Rob comes out. Bengals easily? Rob, if you're taking the Bengals easily, it means that you're thinking the Browns will lose significant players on the defense, that the Browns will not be able to run the ball against the Bengals, okay? And that the turnover ratio will be on the favor of the Bengals, okay? That's what you got to be saying to say that, okay? I'm just saying, the Browns are pretty good at stopping the run. They're pretty good at stopping the run. They're not too bad at stopping the pass. The Browns have a defense that's going to get after Joe Burrow today. Okay? Browns have a better run game. Browns have a better defense. You guys know I'm old school when it comes to that. Defense and run games can win you football games. Yes. Browns from Yardstick. Browns from Julie. Kevin's coming up and saying the Bills. He's ready. He's ready to go to the next one. He knows. He knows the order I'm going in, too. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm obviously taking the Bills with you. Obviously. You know what, guys? I'm so over this. The spam that comes up, they love my show. They love it. They love my show. They just love my show. I mean it. They love my show. Sorry, guys, that I got to take time out of the show to do this. Yardstick, what's up? I do really like Chubb. He'll get over 100 today. If he gets over 100 today, who wins? If he gets over 100 today, who wins? The Bills are going to beat the Jags, obviously. The Texans at the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning this today, guys. I got the Dolphins winning this today. Rob, what's up? It says, you think Chicago beating Pittsburgh can be considered an upset? I don't personally. Absolutely an upset. Absolutely an upset. Yes, I do. Absolutely think that's an upset. And I'll tell you why it's an upset. Okay, let me tell you why it's an upset. Sorry, guys. Trying to get rid of stuff here. Because the Bears are at 3-5, okay? The Bears are at 3-5. Yes, Pittsburgh's only 4-3. But with the dysfunction, and not just in player, but coaching that I've seen in Chicago here, I'm just looking at it and saying, you know, for Chicago to come out and go into Pittsburgh with the lights and get the win today would have to mean something incredibly detrimental and player losses and turnover ratio craziness, poor coaching would happen for Pittsburgh at home. And I just don't see that happening. You're talking about Pittsburgh Monday Night Football losing to the Bears. I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. Rob, you better not be going Chicago. I thought we were friends. That's from Yance. Yardstick Lance. Rob says Jacoby Brissett is starting for Miami. Okay. Still got Miami on that win. Donald says that Miami wins by 6. Kevin's taking the Dolphins. Yardstick has the Dolphins. Kevin says, I'm taking my Bears all day. I don't give a damn. That's cool, Kevin. I mean, but Kevin, what do you got with it, Kevin? How do the Bears get the win on Monday Night Football in Pittsburgh, Kevin? Okay? How? Rob says, hell no. Pitt all the way. Just want opinions from people. Gotcha. Scott, what's up? The Rams stay healthy. They win the Super Bowl. Are you saying if they stay healthy? Well, there's so many teams if they're healthy that we could say. But look, let's get to the playoffs first. Playoffs! Okay? Look, I'll tell you this right now, Scott. If the Rams beat the Buccaneers in the playoffs, I'm picking them for the Super Bowl, yes. Yes. Yardstick says Steelers have a 19-game home winning streak on Monday Night Football. That's taken into consideration. Von Miller, great pickup. Great pickup. Von Miller, I tell you, boy, oh boy, to me it's a steal. And what you got for it? Yeah, he's not the same Von Miller, but look, players have been proven to get a rebirth when moving teams, okay? Kevin comes back. Kevin says, I know. Just praying to the football gods. I see you. All right, we got the Raiders at the Giants. Anybody see the Giants at home winning this game? I've got the Raiders. We've got the Raiders on this one. Think about this. Even with, okay, think about it, guys. Even with the Raiders going through what they've gone through, and they've had some drama, okay? They have had some drama. The Raiders are in first place at 5-2, okay? First place in the AFC West at 5-2. Who are they sharing this AFC West with? The Chargers, the Broncos, and the Chiefs. The Chiefs lose today, they're under 500. I think they will. Denver's 4-4, guys. Denver is 4-4. Okay? And the Broncos are at Cowboys today. Okay? Broncos are going to be 4-5. I believe Kansas City after today is 4-5. The Chargers I have winning at the Eagles today. Okay, so there's a fight in the division. I believe at the end of the day, the Chargers today will beat the Eagles. Okay? Improve to 5-3. Okay? And I believe the Raiders will win today and improve to 6-2. Okay? Okay. Guys, again, I'm having to freaking come on here and delete stuff. Okay? All right, let's go here. Donald says Rams and the Tampa will not make the Super Bowl. Well, either one of those teams, who do you think is going to represent the NFC, the NFC? Who do you think is going to represent the NFC if it's not in the Super Bowl? If it's not the Rams, who are 7-1 right now, okay? If it's not the Buccaneers, you think it's going to be what? The Cowboys or the Packers? How many playoff victories do the Cowboys have in the last 20 years? How many? Okay? Green Bay. Come on, guys. You saw what happened in the playoffs last year when Green Bay, who thought Green Bay would lose? How many of you? At home. Got their ass handed to them at home. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Don't forget Baltimore. Rams will have fun trying to stop all the weapons on the Ravens offense and have to worry about Lamar. He can run and always a threat. Yeah. That's not going to, that's not going to happen in playoffs. I'm just saying. Donald, Chiefs lose today. With you, Donald. Chargers win today from Kevin. I got the Chargers beating the Eagles. Who else has the Chargers beating the Eagles today? Yardstick, Rams D will stop the Ravens offense. The question is, can the Ravens stop the Rams? Can anybody stop the Rams? Listen, I want to tell you, I've said this for years and years and years and years, and I'll tell you this. Over the last 10 seasons, every team that went deep in the playoffs, won championships, conference championships, and won the Super Bowl, change out those quarterbacks. Change out those quarterbacks over the last 10 years that won championships, won Super Bowls. And you change them out with Matthew Stafford and you would have got the same result. Matthew Stafford is a champion pedigree quarterback that was on a horrible football team and an organization that does not build a winning team. That's a fact. Happens to be the Ford family. They think they build a good Ford truck, but they don't build a good football team. They never have. They've never been willing to put all the pieces together. Barry Sanders, Scott Mitchell. Matthew Stafford, horrible defenses. 2 minutes in the game. Check the stats. How many comebacks did Matthew Stafford make? Driving his team down in a 2-minute drill to take a lead. And then how many times, with less than 2 minutes left in the game, did the Detroit Lions defense protect a Matthew Stafford lead? Guys, the Rams are a real deal this year. They're a real deal. They've always had the defense has been nice. They're a real deal because they have a championship pedigree quarterback. He's elite. And you'll see that. If you don't believe it now, you will. Matthew quarterback is going to have quite a run at the end of his career, okay? And I can tell you this right now. He'll go down with the best of them. He's that good, guys. If you paid attention, he is that good. If you just watch Matthew Stafford, the arm on this guy, his accuracy, his competitive nature. Last year I had people say Matthew Stafford can't keep healthy, he's weak. And I look at them like, why are people just the followers and they don't pay attention that Matthew Stafford played almost 8 seasons without being hurt and missing the start? Hello? How many quarterbacks did that? Come on, guys. Stay with me here on this stuff. You're better than that, I said. Better. All right, let me get to some of your comments here. Because I start running, and then all this spam comes on here. And then I can't do it anymore. That's all right. I'll take care of it. Don't you worry. I'll take care of it. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's just embarrassing. Gosh, these spammers must really think that you guys buy something from them. All right? They must really think you guys buy stuff from them. Sorry, guys. I can't even see your comments. I got so engulfed with this stuff. I'll fix this. Don't worry, guys. I'll fix this next season. Okay? Trust me when I tell you that. Okay? It's all about integrity. Got to go enjoy the game, fellas. What game? Oh, you got to go. Comma. Enjoy the game. Take care. Be safe. Yardstick says L.A. Bolts strike today and fry some Eagles. I'm with you on that one. We're thinking alike. All of us, I think, are thinking alike on that one. Does anybody have the Eagles winning today? Yardstick says the Lions are more Pinto than F-150. Donald, I can't even tell you all this stuff on the screen. I block it, they come up as a different name. I can't. And Donald, I can't stop the stuff on the screen at all. I'm not that fast. If I stop talking and everything, every freaking person that comes on here with the spam, I literally block that user, right? And as fast as I can block it, they're back as a different user that I haven't blocked yet. They've probably got 1,000 names, and that's all they do, and they get paid to do it. They do it because I'm an influencer. Damn sure ain't influencing that type of crap. All right, guys, here we go. Chargers win at the Eagles. The Packers win at the Chiefs. Sorry, Chiefs. I'm sorry. But you guys did not do enough. You guys added to your offense when your offense didn't need adding to. Okay? You guys did not do enough to add to a defense. Okay? If you believed in your prolific quarterback offense, what you would have done, you would have given up maybe one of your receivers. Why? I've said this on my show, and I'll say it again. Great quarterbacks make somebodies out of nobodies. Okay? Great quarterbacks make somebodies out of nobodies. Do you want to know how that happens? Because when you run your route, the ball's on the numbers on your jerseys. It's right there when you turn your head. It's there. Okay? The best defenders have problems stopping the ball, an accurate passing quarterback. Your best hope is you just tackle them fast. That's all. You stop the bleeding and you tackle them fast. So when you have a quarterback that can put the ball in the money, okay, that means you can develop a receiver. And you do that with passing drills in practice because it becomes a timing thing. And when you have a great quarterback, he will dial in the timing on each of his receivers. And he'll put the ball right on the money, on the numbers, every time. That's a great quarterback, and great quarterbacks make somebodies out of nobodies. A lot of these receivers that got great names, when they move on to another team without a great quarterback, what happened to their numbers? Okay? So, I'm sorry, Kansas City. You were exposed in the Super Bowl last year. Exposed. You didn't score a touchdown. You were exposed. You had a quarterback that has a very bad habit right now. He thinks he can run around 100 yards parallel to the line of scrimmage and make every play. No, you can't. Now we're going to bait you. We're going to bait you to do that. And wait for it. Look at the turnovers from Patrick Mahomes. What happened? What happened? Defenses always catch on. Always do. They always do. Okay? With that being said, how do you control a game? You control it through your defense by stopping the other team from scoring. I'm sorry, Kansas City. You'll have a losing season this year because you didn't do enough to stop the other teams. But the other teams have picked up on some things, and they figured out how to beat you. Okay? There you go. That being said, I have picked the Kansas City Chiefs. Pay attention, guys. I have picked the Kansas City Chiefs to lose 5 times this year. 5 times. Out of those 5 times I picked them to lose, they lost 4 times. How? I'm picking them to lose 6 times now this year. Okay? I'm picking them to lose 6 times now this year. Packers beat them tonight. Kevin, you're picking right now. You're picking Kansas City, but Kansas City's not going to lose the game because Aaron Rodgers was there. They're going to lose because of the fact they can't stop whoever's there. Their 4 losses didn't come against Aaron Rodgers. Okay? I'm just saying. Here we go. I tried reporting, and I seen that. Let's catch up here, guys. Is Rodgers playing? No, Rodgers is out with COVID. Okay? Rodgers is out right now with COVID. Ingram won't do crap on KC. He was a cancer. I don't like to use the word cancer with players. I don't. I don't like to use that word. Sorry. So I'm going to try not to read it when I see it. We lose 335,000 people a year due to cancer. But we're not going to stop people from selling certain products that cause cancer, are we? Oh, we care about your health so much. 335,000 people a year die from cancer. 35 to 55,000 people a year die of the flu. Ooh, why didn't they ever make me do stuff? 55,000 wasn't enough? Oh no, what are they going to make me do next year for the flu? Will you help me? Come on, guys, wake up. Willman says, yeah, also say the Bucks lose to the refs today. Willman, where's Willman and why isn't he here? Don't you tell me what Willman says, okay? If he's not here. He can speak for himself. He needs to show up if he's got something to say. Not till the 13th. I don't know what that came from. I'm going with KC. Good move, Kevin. Good move on going with KC. Damn good move. All right. Cardinals are at the 49ers today. I got the Cardinals winning that game. Look, this is going to be a close game. It's in San Francisco. It's going to be a close game, guys. And I want you guys to know this when I tell you this right now. It's not a light decision of mine to do this, okay? It's not. The passing defense for San Francisco is number 2, okay? Is number 2. The passing defense for the Cardinals, okay, for the Arizona Cardinals is number 6. These are good passing defenses here. Rushing defense. Is that the determining factor in this game? Is that the determining factor in this game? Okay? Because are they going to be able to run the ball? San Francisco's right in the middle of the pack at 17. Okay? They're right in the middle of the pack at 17. Okay? The Arizona Cardinals are 23rd against the run. So, that being said, so frustrated. Guys, bear with me as I continue to delete comments. Please bear with me, guys. I'm doing everything I can to keep up with it, and it's not easy. All right, let me catch up to you guys, okay? Yardstick Ingram was herpes on the Steelers. Rick Miller says, go Ravens. Hey, Rick, what's going on? I got the Ravens beating the Vikings today. Too much for the Vikings. Tomorrow I find out I might have, what? Yardstick. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through something traumatic like that. So that's really scary. Really scary. So Yardstick, try to do a little better job of, I didn't think it was a joke, but let's not use that word. I hate to even say the word Yardstick. Just lost a lot of people ever since being a kid. The first friend I lost to cancer, I was 12 years old. Okay? We didn't even barely know what it was then. This is when I learned what it was. I was 12. Everybody, put a heart up, something up for Yardstick who finds out tomorrow. If he has cancer. Yardstick, man, I'll be thinking about you, buddy. Scott says Willman is sick. Okay. He wasn't sick enough to tell you what he thought. Scott's got the Niners winning. Yardstick, 49ers 21-17. But in my inner self says Arizona. Why then in your inner self? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my pick right now. Changing my pick. Damn it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You want to know why I'm not going to? Because I think that the 49ers shot themselves in the foot on defense. I do. They were contenders. They were in a Super Bowl, and they did something they shouldn't have done. They forgot about their defense. I'm sorry, guys. It's because of that I'm not going with them. It is about defense. You got to figure out how to stop this offense for the Cardinals. Okay? You do. Kevin says the Cards win. San Francisco had their hands full with the Bears last week. They did. I'm with the Cardinals. I was going to change it for a second there, guys. I really was going to change it for a second there. All right. So, guys, I've never had so much spam as I am now. It's my opinion. If you guys want to know why there's so much spam right now, because I think they're getting a kick out of the fact of how fast I'm blocking them. And then when I do it, they're just playing and saying, watch how many people we can put on here with different names. I've blocked everybody that's came on. Like literally blocking them. And they're just switching names. They're just switching names. Sorry. See, and then I try to block it and it comes up. Anyway, I'm probably going to incorporate a couple of you guys to be admins. Okay? Some of you, are sick of it as I am. Well, then help me do something about it. The Titans are at the Rams. All right, the Titans, they don't have Henry. The Rams are going to kick the crap out of the Titans today, if you ask me, the Rams. And then Monday Night Football, the Steelers beat the Bears at home. Yep, you reported them. I see a yardstick. They only do it on good shows. I think they're doing it because I'm blocking them. And then out of spite of blocking them, they're showing us how many users they actually have. And they're like, watch this. We'll come back as even another user and another one. You're not as fast as we are. And I think it's strictly out of spite that they just are stuck to the show because of how fast I actually block them. And that's my opinion. Yardstick has the Steelers 31-10. Anyway, guys, look. Guys, let's end the show on a positive note, okay? On a positive note. If you guys are offended by anything I said today, look. Flat out. There you go. Flat out. Okay? Why? Because I say what I want. It's my opinion. Here you go. This is for you. Let me start this over so you can read it. It says, F, you, and what? And the horse you rode in on, buddy. Right there. And the horse you rode in on. That's what it says. And the horse you rode in on. I'm going to end the show with my funk. You guys know I love my funk, right? I'm ending my show with my funk. All right, there we go. Bears have Nagy back and Mac out. No chance. I haven't heard Monday Night Football pick. I know if I'm offended or not. I've said the Monday Night Football pick 3 times now. More than 3 times, and I had a whole segment on it. Right at the beginning of the show. I said flat out, the Steelers win. It's Monday Night Football. They win at home. Bears don't stand a chance going on the road Monday Night Football and beating the Steelers. All right, guys. Look. Gonna end the show. I did something on my show today I don't ever do, okay? I only talk about football in the 4 years of my show. I talk about football, guys. All of the time, I'm talking about football. Okay? Boom, the football. That's what I'm talking about. Constantly talking about football, and I've been diligent in only talking about football. Today, I didn't do that because I got so frustrated. So if I offended anybody today by doing something different than talking about football, I'm sorry if I offended you. But in all reality, guys, what I will let you know, if I did offend you, really, if I did offend you, well, sorry. Okay? Not sorry. You know why I'm not sorry? Because we live where we live for the fact that each one of us can make our own choices. I made a point today on Aaron Rodgers' side because of the fact that I seen several reporters say he was selfish. Selfish. You know how many selfish people lived in this country prior to rules where you couldn't smoke in certain areas, where they were giving people secondhand smoke, smoking in cars with windows rolled up, smoking in a restaurant right next to you while you were eating? It was legal. It's still legal for every store you shop at to buy your groceries, to buy medications, to sell cigarettes. That's selfish. And our government allows companies to legally kill people. That's selfish. Don't you dare come on here and tell me someone's selfish for exercising their right. That's why I went outside of the area today, guys. And the only reason why, and I won't again, it is not selfish to exercise the rights you've been given here. You were given your rights for a reason. This isn't a cancel culture freaking bullcrap, okay? And I'll tell you, if someone comes in on this show and wants to play that with me, I'll start a whole new show that has nothing to do with football. I'll see you there. For that being said, guys, even though I don't like certain players, okay? I don't. I'll always stand up for equal rights. They're given to you for a reason, and if you don't use them and exercise them, you won't have them anymore. Take a look around at all the other countries. And that's it for me today, guys. Everybody enjoy your Sunday football. Enjoy it. Have a good time. You heard our picks. I'll tell you what, since I've got 3 minutes, I'll yell my picks off right before I leave. Here they are. I got the Falcons over the Saints. I got the Cowboys over the Broncos. I've got the Patriots over the Panthers. I've got the Ravens over the Vikings. I've got the Browns over the Bengals. I got the Bills over the Jags. I got the Dolphins over the Texans. I've got the Raiders over the Chargers. I've got the... Sorry. Let me back up. If anybody missed it, I was on a roll. Falcons over the Saints, Cowboys over the Broncos, Patriots over the Panthers, Ravens over the Vikings, Browns over the Bengals, Bills over the Jags, Dolphins over the Texans, Raiders over the Giants, Chargers over the Eagles, Packers over the Chiefs, Cardinals over the 49ers, Rams over the Titans, Steelers over the Bears. That does it for my picks. And I will see you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you and your opinion. Yes, the right to be right and your right to be wrong. It's okay. Enjoy your Sunday football. Get you some nachos and jalapenos. Guys, I'm going to see you next week. And you know what? On final closing statement here, everybody wish luck, praise, whatever you do for Yardstick Lance, who has a very, very stressful result test coming for him tomorrow. We'll be thinking about you. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.